I don't have much to say about Ben's recitation of the lyrics of WAP, but here's my favorite part anyway.
Hop on top, I want to ride. I do a Kegel while it's inside.
I can't hear him say that without laughing. It's like someone wrote a skit making fun of Ben Shapiro and somehow convinced him to play himself in said skit.
Yeah, you effin' with some wet-ass P-word. P-word is female genitalia.
But here's the part he's most wrong about.
This is, guys, this is what feminists fought for. This is what the feminist movement was all about. It's not really about, women being treated as independent, full, rounded human beings. It's about wet-ass P-word.
Well, that's not the only thing it's about, but that is part of it, because folks who want to control and oppress women often focus on what they do with their bodies and how they express themselves, especially with respect to expressing what they would like to do with their own bodies. Having agency and being allowed to express that agency with respect to how you would or would not like to interact with a partner has a lot to do with being an independent, full-rounded human being. These two things are not mutually exclusive. Even the most puritanical traditionalists will sometimes make allowances for male promiscuity that they won't make for female promiscuity or sexual expression. Men just don't get shamed for promiscuity as often as women do. Folks like that see women speaking as explicitly as Cardi B does as a threat. They want women to remain objects of attraction. For them to behave as subjects with their own attractions means they might start behaving in ways men don't control. And many misogynists don't like that. And then you have folks like Russell Brand who think that if men happen to enjoy Cardi B, then it somehow isn't feminist. He asks, do we achieve equality by aspiring to the values established by the forces or authors of the hierarchy and system itself? I.e., do women achieve equality by aspiring to and replicating the values that have been established by males? I don't think there's any value expressed in WAP that was established by males. I certainly don't think women's sexual agency was established by males. I don't think anything that Cardi B talks about in that song was invented by men. And even if it did express values that were invented by males, I don't see why equality would require rejecting every single value and idea that men ever came up with. I think this is a misunderstanding of what most feminists actually aim for. This is like when people said that Emma Watson wasn't a real feminist because she wore a dress with cleavage in a picture in a magazine. The mere fact that hetero men find something enjoyable doesn't automatically make it anti-feminist or incompatible with feminism. If Cardi B were insisting that what she likes is what all women should like, then I could see the problem. But I don't get that message at all from WAP. The idea that women expressing their interests in the way Cardi B does is somehow especially undignified is precisely the kind of thing that has historically been used to control women. So pushing back against attitudes like that is entirely compatible with feminism. Ben and Russell seem to think that any feminist who speaks fondly of WAP is lying or mistaken about what feminism is or was intended to be. To everyone who helps me out on Patreon, you're a big help. Thanks so much.